Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. This is Building Home and I am Nick. Madison is behind the camera, and today we're going to be building a simple, affordable work table for your garage. So Madison and I have been having trouble sanding and painting in this garage because we don't have anywhere to set most of our stuff down. If you've seen any of our previous videos, you've probably seen us do everything on the floor, which is not perfect. We would rather it be up here so we're not bending over or, kneeling down on the concrete in here. The name of the game here is simple and affordable. So we're just going to be using some 2x4s, a couple project panels or project boards, depending on what store you buy this from, a saw, and some pocket holes. Simple construction, beginner level. Let's get this built and let's get you working on your working table. The construction of this table is incredibly simple. It is just a tabletop made out of project panels and a frame and legs made out of 2x4s. I've added bracers to the center of the top and bottom frame for two reasons. One, it's going to be more stable, and two, down the line, we may want to put extra shelving in, and this will allow us to do that. All of this will be assembled with some pocket holes and glue, so let's get building. First things first, we're going to measure and cut our 2x4s. There are going to be 16 boards in total, 4 legs that are going to be 3 feet long each, then a top and bottom frame consisting of 2 long boards each and 4 short spacer boards. The long boards will be 5 feet 9 inches and the short boards will be 2 feet 5 inches. As always guys, safety first. You're going to be making a lot of cuts, so make sure you're wearing your eye and ear protection. It's going to be loud. After I've made all my cuts, I like to lay out my boards on the floor just to make sure those lengths are actually matching up. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part, the massive amount of pocket holes you have to drill. I'll be using pocket holes to attach the tabletop together, to attach the frame together, and to attach the tabletop to the frame. Each of those small spacer boards are going to have pocket holes on each end to attach the frame together, and then pocket holes on one side to adhere it to the tabletop. The long boards will also have pocket holes down the length of the board to adhere to the tabletop. This process may be monotonous, but it's also very important. It's gonna take a while, the sun's gonna go down, the lights will have to be turned on, but at the end of the day, once you get to the construction part of this, it's gonna go so much faster. The 2 project panels that will become our tabletop will also be attached with pocket holes. And just to make it more secure, I ran a bead of glue down the middle of the project panels. Before I started drilling, I clamped everything together just to make sure everything was flush. Be careful with the clamps, don't make them too tight because it will pop out like this. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back for drilling all those pocket holes, because we are at the assembly phase. We're just drilling in screws now. Now we can just assemble the frame on top of the tabletop since it's flipped over. Each end of the table should have about 1.5 inches for each of the legs to sit. I move the tabletop onto the ground and attach the legs to each corner. Then I just flip this thing over, and as you can see, I probably should have asked for some help because I am struggling a little bit. To assemble the base frame, you can just lay everything down on the ground. Since our garage is fairly uneven, I'm going to be making sure that everything is flush and square and clamped before I start drilling. And then just attach the legs to the bottom frame. And after about a day of work, I had a much needed sturdy work table. This thing was super easy to build, it's super cheap, and it's super durable. We can get everything we need to get done on this table. With the amount of projects we have coming up in the next couple months, instead of having to be on the ground and take stuff inside, we're actually able to do it all right here. Whether that means using the table saw, painting, sanding, or even just being able to sit down and design out our projects without having to go inside and out, makes this perfect for our use. We built this table to the specific height of our table saw and this length because we have some pretty large projects coming up. But you can use these same basic principles as a blueprint or a framework for your custom height and length. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time we post a video. If you want to see what we're up to in more real time, go over to Instagram @BuildingHomeOfficial. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. We built this table. We built this city. Okay. We built this city. Oh. And follow us on Instagram if you're nasty.